because then that's what I haven't clicked on it yet, but someone recorded one on Wednesday maybe, and it's like stored in the Santa Barbara Yoga Collective email, which is awesome because then I think it's like easier to share or access.
Yeah, you could probably just even send it out in like
in
one of the newsletters or something.
Yeah. Or host only share. Yeah, there's like an easy link. Share recording with viewers, passcode, blah blah blah. Cool.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that reminds me, I have to find this little. Good morning. Oh, connecting. Hi, Sarah. Yay, for you guys who are here, I'm gonna put the playlist link in the chat right now. And then you guys can, as soon as we start class, you can click play on it. Hi, Michaela.
Hi.
Good to see you.
You too, Bella.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
It's cold here.
I know, it's really chilly.
Hi, Alicia. Hi, Erin.
Hi, Erin.
Morning.
Good morning. Yay. I'm just going to give it one more minute, see if anyone joins on, because I always get stressed if I start class and then the waiting room has people in it and there's too much multitasking.
You know how to make me the co-host, and then if that happens, I can just let them in.
There we go. Perfect. And then for those of you who just joined, welcome to class. And I am going to put the playlist link here again so you could use it. And then whenever you're ready, go ahead and take a child's pose and press play on your playlist. And it is easier if you just want to play it from top to bottom rather than shuffling it. It will just play in a little bit more order with the movement we're doing. Perfect. Alrighty, child's pose. Hi, Sarah. Good to see you.
Hi, neighbor.
Hi. Beautiful. And right away, start to activate your child's pose. So walk your hands a little bit further forward. Your elbows might even start to lift up off the mat. Your hips press back down towards your heels. And you're just really starting to create space in your physical body, in your spine, in your side body. There's a lot of sitting that we do every day, especially in the past year. Wow, can't believe it's been about a year. And it's really important to do these practices like yoga, any practice of movement really, just to undo some of that sitting. I'm gonna mute you guys. Great, and then in your child's pose, walk your hands over to the right side of the mat. And stack your left palm on the top of your right hand. I'd press your hips back even further down towards your heels and just open up space in the left side body. And then do so on the other side. So hands walk over to the left, right palm stacks on top of that hand, and space just starts to be created and get created in your side body, your lungs. Bring your hands back to center, come to a child's pose, and then press up to a tabletop as you breathe in. Great, shoulders go over your wrists, hips go over your knees, and then right away drop your belly, look up, take a full inhale, and then round your spine for cat pose, look in towards your navel and breathe all the way out, push the air out. Good, again, drop the belly, look up, full inhale, round the spine, look up and in as you exhale. Good, keep moving through that a few times and just sort of feel out your body this morning, what it needs, what it doesn't need. You can add in some big hip circles, head circles. Yeah, just make it feel good. That's what this whole hour is going to be about, is making yourself feel good. Yay, everyone's coming in. Hi, Gabby. Hi, Jenny. For those of you who just entered, here is the playlist link. One more time. Great. Like 3 more breaths in your cat-cows. Yeah, movement stays organic, breath stays fluid. Great. And then come back to your tabletop position on all fours. Take your right arm up to the ceiling, open up your chest. Good, as you breathe out, weave it through underneath your left shoulder. And then pick it right back up, open up your chest on the inhale, look up towards that right hand, and then weave it through on the exhale. Good, go all the way up, open up your chest. And then on this third time, weave it through and pause, come down onto the right shoulder blade and walk that hand out in front of you. I'd straighten out the left arm or wrap it around your back. Take a big breath in. Stay here as you breathe out. And then plant the left palm down, reach the right arm up, just open it all back up. And then change sides. Right palm comes down to the earth, left palm lifts up to the ceiling. Big breath in, weave it through as you breathe out. Good, go through that 2 more times. On your third time, you'll pause and stay. Right arm can walk forward or it can wrap around your back. And deep, deep breathing. And 1 more deep breath in and all the way out. Unwind, press the right palm down, left palm lifts up, 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 open up. And then both hands come down. Walk them like a paw print forward and then tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Length, especially in the first down dog, is important. Pedal it out. Shake your head yes and shake your head no. Good. Pull the pit of your belly up to your spine. And then push your heels into the mat, bend your knees and pull your hamstrings up. So you're just sort of creating space in the back of your legs. And as you breathe in, shift forward to a high plank. And then as you breathe out, downward facing dog. Good, high plank, inhale, just starting to move a little bit, downward facing dog on the exhale. High plank, breathe in, you can start to go a little faster, down dog as you breathe out, keep moving through it. And if your back is feeling up to it, you can keep your toes just as they are, but pull your hips forward, your heart up, and you'll come into a modified up dog. You stay on the tops of your toes, your chest is just pulling through your shoulders, and then back to the down dog. Yeah, 1 breath, 1 movement for those. Like big swings forward and back. Start to get any stuck energy, unwinding. Good. Pause in your next down dog. Lift your right leg way up to the ceiling. Bend your knees, stack your hip. And then step it forward, low lunge. Drop the left knee down, sweep the arms up in front of you. And this morning, take a bind for opposite elbows. So sort of like your ragdoll fold, you're gonna grab opposite elbows and use this, pull your elbows back, press your chest forward and just open up your torso, your chest. Sometimes the space is just so hunched over. Undo all of that, look up, pull the pit of your belly in. Good, take a big breath in and out. Good, reach up, breathe in all the way. Plant your hands alongside your feet, fold forward. Top of the mat. Yeah, feet wide. Interlace your hands at your low back. Rinse your shoulders out. And take a big breath in. Drop your hands, bring your feet to touch. Lift up halfway as you inhale. Fold as you breathe out. Good. Root down and rise all the way up to stand. Big breath in. Fold forward as you breathe out. Good. Lift up halfway. Inhale. High planks, hands down, feet step back. Good. Take a breath here. Lower all the way down to your bellies. Breathe out. Good. Cobra pose. Lift your chest up, light to no weight in your hands, and then lay all the way down. Good. Cobra pose or upward facing dog, you choose. And then make your way to downward facing dog. This time the left leg lifts up, knee bends, hip opens. Good. Step forward to your low lunge. And then sweep the arms up, take the ragdoll bind, opposite elbows. Yeah, and breathe really big, especially like when you're creating this much openness in your body, you want to breathe into it. You're sending life into it. You're sending energy into it. Yeah, pull up and out of your left hip towards the ceiling. Empty out your lungs. Now reach your arms way up outside your ears, fill up, and fold forward, step them towards the top of your mat. This time right away, a halfway lift, flatten your back, squeeze your shoulders together, fold and breathe out. Good. Extended mountain pose, reach up, take a big breath in. And come down, fold on your exhale. Beautiful, lift up halfway, inhale, forward fold. Extended mountain pose, press into your mat, lift up and back. Fold forward. Halfway up, inhale. Fold. Extended mountain pose, root down, rise up. This time bring your hands to your heart. Be still and breathe. Now feel your feet on the earth. Feel your palms pressing into one another. Settle your breath, deep inhales, deep exhales. And set an intention for class. It can be really anything, energetic, physical, spiritual, emotional. It can be an intention set on any plane, but just make this practice a little bit more purposeful. And seal it in as you inhale. And then let it out into the world. Good, do that one more time. Big breath in and out. Extended mountain pose, reach your arms up, look up towards the ceiling, big breath in, fold, hinge at your hips. Lift up halfway, inhale. Chaturanga, high to low plank. If that doesn't feel good in your body, you can always lower all the way down and go to locust, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. You take what you need. Big breath in, starting to move a little faster, push your chest back, breathe out. Beautiful, big inhale, exhale. One more time, fill up all the way. Get empty, look to your hands. Step or jump there. Lift up halfway, open up your heart space, and then fold. Root to rise, stand all the way up. And bow forward as you breathe out. Hinge at the hips, bend the knees. Halfway up. Chaturanga, slow all the way back to your down dog. So go through the up dog. Good. Take 2 deep breaths. One more, rise your heels on the breath in. Bend your knees on the breath out and jump forward. halfway up, fold, extended mountain pose, breathe all the way in, chair pose, sink down and back as you breathe out. Good, chair, Utkatasana. Shift your hips back a few inches and then sink them down. There we go. That's how we get into the legs. Now pull into your core, hug your front ribs together and lift your chest away from your hips. Good, really nice, Connie. And breathe big. Good, another breath in. Sink as you breathe out. Good, fill up, inhale. Airplane your arms as you exhale. Good, and then reach them right back up, inhale. Airplane your arms as you breathe out. So just flossing out the shoulders, chair pose, reach up, breathe in. Airplane the arms. One more time, reach back up to center, fill up, fold, drop in. Halfway lift, chaturanga, step or jump it back. Upward facing dog, lift your thighs up off the ground. Downward facing dog. Good, step your right foot forward in between your hands, spin the left heel down, warrior one. Good, and I just want to take a second to set it up today. Is look to your right hip crease, and you want to get your right hip crease in the same line as your right knee. So you might have to make your stance a little bit longer, and you definitely got to sink a little bit lower. Yeah, from there, pull your left hip forward towards the top edge of your mat, press your heels down, and then really reach your arms up and look up. So your whole body, from the foundation of your feet to the lifting of your hands, is engaging. And when we really start to engage our physical bodies, that's when we can start to disengage from all the extra chatter of day-to-day life. Yes, bigger breath in. Hug your leg muscles to the bones. Breathe all the way out. Now fill up, up, up. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward, warrior one. Good, and then same thing is get low into your left leg so that you feel something happening. Yeah, like those feelings of our body working are vessels to connecting with ourselves. Like we're fully alive, we're fully present, aware of it. Think low, reach high, and breathe. Two more breaths. Fill up, 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 look up. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Yeah, we're gonna do one more of those sun salutations together, and then you guys are gonna flow through it on your own. So take a big breath in, and breathe out through your nose. Good, engage your core, pull the pit of your belly in, inhale. Now bend your knees, press your fingertips down, step or jump forward. Lift up, halfway, fill up, fold. Chair, one breath in as you rise up. Airplane arms, reach your arms back as you breathe out. Good, chair pose, fill up all the way. Fold, hinge forward. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Chaturanga Dandasana, lower halfway down. Beautiful, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha. Downward facing dog, right foot steps forward, warrior one. Virabhadrasana, press down, lift up and out of your hips. And then chaturanga, bring it back down to the ground. So you're flowing, one breath, one movement. Upward facing, downward facing. Left foot steps forward, warrior one, rise up. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha, up dog, Adho Mukha, down dog. 3 breaths, and then you go through it 2 times on your own. And it doesn't really matter what the poses look like so much, as I just want you to get in the motion of flowing your breath, flowing your body, then your blood starts to flow, your energy starts to flow. It's only in like still pools of water that mosquitoes gather, that infections breed. So you want to constantly be flowing, moving your body so nothing gets stuck. There's nothing being trapped. Yeah, joints, ligaments, all of it. Keep it moving. It's how we stay healthy, vital. And when you finish 2 times on each side, whenever that is, you'll wait for everybody else in chair pose. Yeah, if you're in chair, see if you can take the waiting out of it. Your chair is so active that it's just chair pose. Then when you're waiting in line to go to Trader Joe's, it no longer will feel like waiting. You'll just be that level of yogi. I don't think I'll ever be that level of yogi. Beautiful, beautiful. Some of us are starting to get to chair. Sarah, Connie, Erin, Kim. Woo! Sink down. Why not? It's a gift to be able to move, to feel, just to be alive. Don't waste it. Alrighty, from chair, take a deep breath in. Pull your hands to your heart as you breathe out. Now fill up, lengthen your spine, and prayer twist, left elbow to outside of right knee. And pull your left knee back so it's in line with your right. And if that's not happening because of any tightness in your hips, separate your feet a little bit wider. And big breath in, catch the inhale, rinse it out. Come back up to chair, 1 breath in, hands come to heart as you breathe out. Chest lifts as you breathe in, and twist as you exhale. Good, keep pulling your heart forward, pressing your hip bones back. 1 more breath in, rinse it out. Chair, come back. Oh, the fold's gonna feel so good. Bow everything forward, separate the feet, ragdoll pose. Good. Start to sway side to side in your ragdoll. Good. And then you're gonna really start to sway side to side, so much so that you come all the way up your right, like a big sunflower you're making, and then down your left. So all the way up and then all the way down. Do this a few times. 2 more times on this side, and then switch to the other side, sunflower pose, just big wheels with your ragdoll. Oh, it feels so good. Yeah, if you were going one direction, go the other. And then come up to stand, hands by your sides, Tadasana. Good, shake it all out, just to give yourself a good wiggle. It's good to wiggle. And then reach back up, breathe in, forward fold. Good, lift up halfway, inhale, Chaturanga, jump or step back. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Right leg lifted up as you breathe in. Pull your knee to your nose as you exhale. Look up and in towards your navel. Good, send it up and back, fill up. And then do that again, knee to nose, hug in, shoulders over wrists. One more time, go up and back. Knee to nose, pause here, knees pulling in towards your chest, nose is pushing back towards your knee. Lift up, 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 even higher, and then step it down, crescent lunge. Yes, and here we are again, a little bit specific. Drop the right hip down in line with the right knee. Yeah, so both hips lower down. Great. Press the left leg up to the ceiling. Big breath in, prayer twist. Yeah, alignment is important. It creates a foundation. You can get better, deeper access to the poses. Better, deeper access to your breath. Like the more you lift your chest, the more room you'll get to breathe. One more deep breath in, twist it out, warrior two. Good, reverse your warrior, inhale. Extended side angle, exhale. Good, imagine you're pulling your right lung away from your right hip. So you're just creating more space in that side body. Yeah, not crouching down into it. And now get lighter in your right forearm. Good, reverse your warrior, reach up and back. Pause here, straighten out your front leg. And then sink into a goddess squat, face the side of the room, heels in, toes out. Yes, get low in your goddess. Wonderful. Bring your elbows into your sides, palms facing up and out. Yes. And then from here, I just want you to take little pulses, not up and down, but it's almost like you're just going down and down and down and down, getting really into those like inner little muscles of our thighs, our legs. Yes, little movement, so much power in them. They're 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach everything up, take a big breath in. Warrior two, face the back of the room now. So you're at a different part of your mat. Great, reverse your warrior, big breath in. Chaturanga, windmill it down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts high, full breath in. And knee goes to nose. Yes, send it up and back, inhale. Knee to nose. One more time, up, in, and then hold. Press into your palms so much your shoulders start to round like in cat pose, and then lift your knee an inch higher. Breathe in, crescent lunge, set it down. Good, rise up, drop the hips low, lift the heart high, one big breath in, and then from this foundation, take your twist. And you want to have your heart higher than your hips, so your spine is on an axis, and therefore you can get deeper into the twisting motion. Well, that supports your body to start, the lymphatic system starts to drain better, which is good for our immune system. It's really good for everything. A deep breath in, lift up out of your hips, twist empty, and then warrior two. Reverse your warrior, breathe in, extended side angle. Keep length in your left side body. And put in the foundation, so press your heels down, pull your core in, lift your chest up. Sink a little lower. On your next breath in, reverse warrior, straighten out the front leg. Big breath in, and then goddess squat. Yes. Good, lift your right heel up off the mat, breathe in. And then plant it down, lift your left heel up off the mat, breathe out. Good, right side, and then left side. Yeah, keep going, and then add a little pulse in between when you switch sides. So it's right, pulse in the middle, left. Yes. Say hello to all the little muscles. Squeeze your glutes. Keep going. Few more. And then go for it. Lift both heels up off the mat. Yeah, just see what happens. It's good to do things that make us fall, make us wobbly. Sink lower in your legs. Great, now plant the heels down, reach everything up, star pose. And warrior two, front of the room. Reverse your warrior, reach up and reach back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. And rise all the way up, tree pose, right side. Yeah, for me, this is like my moment of peace pose. Whenever I do this pose, everything just fizzles away. Let that happen. Anything you're holding on to, let go. And go to the other side, tree on the left. Like your needs, your worries, all of it's important. And right now, it's not. You can let go. Even if it's just for 30 seconds of complete peace and bliss. And both feet down, take dancer's pose. Change sides. And then when the needs, the worries, the stress, when it comes back up, see if you can let it go again. Tadasana, both feet down, chest opens up, hands by sides. Come back to the intention you set at the beginning of class. It's like your mantra, it just takes away everything else. Lets you be right here. Reach your arms overhead, full breath in, fold forward. Lift up halfway, inhale. High plank, walk forward. Good, high plank, pause, breathe. Lift your right leg up, point your right toes. Good, pull your knee into your nose. And then send it back, knee into nose. Keep going. Yeah, 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Good, and then shift right back forward, left side, 10 of them. You've got it, knee into nose. Isolate your core, really pull the belly up and into the spine. Use your strength, yes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, last 3, 2, 1. Hips go way up and back, down dog. Good, right leg steps forward, warrior two. Reverse warrior, straighten out your front leg, triangle pose. Yeah, and very similar to extended side angle, except your front leg is just straight now, is keep creating space in your right side body. And then start to reach up, maybe even you start to reach back so your chest is having a little bit of a back bend. Good, stand up, face the side of your mat. Legs still straight, forward fold this time. Yeah, whatever variation of this pose you like. If you want to go for a headstand, go for it. You can walk your hands in between your legs. You can grab the outsides of your feet. And if your feet went up in the air, bring them back down to the earth. Everybody come onto their palms, lift up halfway. Pyramid pose, front of the mat, feet on 12 o'clock. Walk your feet a little bit wider so they're not totally on the edges of your mat, but at least hip width distance. And then shorter so they're closer together to one another. Now you imagine if you had two headlights attached to your hip, they'd both be facing forward right now. Good, lift up halfway, inhale, and then fold just a little bit deeper, breathe out. And take your right arm up to the ceiling, twisting triangle. Yeah, that left hand can be on the ground. It can come to your right shin, it can come to the outside of your right foot, wherever feels good. But a big breath in, press your hips back and twist it out. One more, inhale, twist. Fill all the way up, chaturanga. And vinyasa to the other side actually. So just get yourself into triangle on the left, move through it. And then when you get there, pause, set it up, and breathe. Yeah, try not to extend your front leg too much, slight bend, just to keep everything engaged rather than locked out. Empty out your lungs. Come up to stand, facing the side of the room, toes in, heels out. Take a bind at your low back, pull your chest up, press your knuckles down, and fold with your bind. Great, drop your hands, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, pull your belly in, and pyramid pose, top of the mat. Hips face forward, so you can kind of play around with where your feet need to go to make that accessible. Everybody's body is different. Nobody's body is wrong. Nobody's body is right. Just is what it is. That's kind of the great thing about the poses and the practice is there's not a right way. There's also not a wrong way. There's just the way that works for you. And it doesn't need to be compared to anybody else's version. Yeah, we just need to know we can all do it in our own ways together. Lift up halfway and then fold deeper, breathe out. I think the word different gets used as an adjective for comparison a lot. Like it implies better or worse, right or wrong. Really, things are just different sometimes. Send the left arm up, open up the heart, twisting triangle. Yeah, if you need to take your feet, your stance longer, do so, shorter, do so. And know how you're doing it is right as long as it feels good in your body. Take a deep breath in, high plank. Low plank, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good, come down onto your knees, camel pose. Press your hands into your low back first. Start to shift your hips forward, your heart goes up. And if it feels like there's room, you can take your hands, reach back for your heels. But really, this is mostly about your hips pressing forward. That's what opens up your chest. Good. Breathe into the space. And then gently come up, sit your hips to your heels, pause here, hands come onto your knees. Few breaths in stillness, seated. Just pause, breathe. And we've been doing a lot for the shoulders and spine, so we're actually just going to do a moment of pranayama breath work that continues to floss out anything stuck in our spine and our shoulders. So you're going to bring your hands to the tops of your elbows. You can open or close your eyes. Sorry, your hands go to the top of your shoulders. Your elbows go facing out. You can close your eyes or open your eyes. You're just going to start by taking a full breath in and then opening your mouth, letting it go. And then next time on your inhale, you're going to twist to the right as you breathe in and then to the left as you breathe out. So you're just going to be sitting down, firmly seated, and twisting on to the right on the inhales, to the left on the exhales. You can let your head go with it. Makes it a little bit easier on the neck, and you can go as fast or as slow as you want to go. And when you invite breath into this movement, it just gets the cleansing process to happen a little bit quicker, a little bit more efficiently. Yeah, so go, go, go. Start to go faster. Yeah, just get wild. I'm not looking. I promise. You're at home. It's good to get weird. Go, go, go. Yes, even faster. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach your arms overhead. Take a big breath in and hold. Hold, hold, hold all the air in. Keep it holding in. And you might feel a little bit of pressure. That's good. Stay here, work through the pressure. Yes, keeping the inhale in and in. Take another sip of air in. And then pop the cork, release it all down. Good. And then shake it out. And one more little breath exercise is you're going to bring your right hand to your heart. Left arm goes out long. And then as you breathe in, you're going to switch the hand that's on your heart. And as you breathe out, you'll switch. So it's just an in as you tap your chest, out as you extend your arm. Keep your eyes shut for this one. And there's actually a nerve right here in your heart that starts to activate your central nervous system. So it calms our body down. And it sounds sort of silly, but I visualize when I'm pressing into my heart that I'm pulling in what I need. And as I extend my arms, I'm taking out what I don't. Especially with all the craziness of this year, the past few months, it's just visualizing is a really powerful practice, especially when we pair it to breath. So just pull out what you don't need and put in what you do. And it starts here and then it starts to go everywhere. Everywhere in your life, you start to remove what you don't need and receive and give yourself what you do. So start to go a little bit faster, as fast as you could possibly go. Yes. 10 more seconds. 9, breathe, 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 breathe. 8, 7, absorb, receive, exchange energy. 5 more. 3, 2, 1. Arms go overhead. Fill up all your air. Hook your thumbs and hold it. And then naturally the pressure rises when you're holding an inhale, and just work through the pressure. Stay in it. Stay in the middle of it. Another sip of air in and release it all down. Good. Come back to your down dog. And then look through to your hands, step or jump onto your backs. And go into bridge pose. Bend the knees, lift the hips. And shimmy the shoulder blades closer together. Good. And then lower all the way down. We're going to do a few more of these. So big breath in and out. Bridge again, or if you'd like, plant your palms, lift up into wheel pose. Chin goes to chest, you lower down. 2 more today. Big breath in and out, and then lift up. Bridge pose Or wheel pose. Yeah, Gabby. Good. And then come all the way down, chin into chest. One more time. Huge breath in. Let it go. Bridge your wheel. Lift up to where you need to go. 5 big breaths. Pull in air, press out air. And lower it all the way down. Happy baby or Supta Baddha Konasana, whatever feels better for the low back. If you're in happy baby, press the tailbone down and then broaden the shoulder blades. So you're really planting your back into the earth. Perfect. Alrighty, and then we get some core in before all the stretchy stuff happens. Bend your knees, so you're in a reverse tabletop. Your knees are hovering right over your hips. This is important. Take your hands behind your head, elbows come wide. Great. Now extend your left leg to a hover. We're gonna go slow today. Slow is good. Rotate your left leg so your heel is pointing just slightly in and your left toes are pointing just slightly out. Yes. Now lift your left elbow up to your right knee and just go, stay on this. So don't switch your legs. You're just bringing left elbow up to right knee and down. Yes, you're not rushing. Good. Plant the low back into the mat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, peel the shoulder blade up, 2, 1. Now switch your legs. So the right leg goes long, left leg hugs in, and you're just taking half bicycles. So the shoulder is peeling up, elbows connecting to the knee, but the knee is not moving. So keep your left knee where it is over your hip. 8, oh, the slow burn is so good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now you'll switch one time each time. So right knee, left knee, right knee, left knee. Yeah, but you can still take it slow. They're really fast. If you want cardio, go a little bit quicker. If you're looking for more controlled strength, go slower. Again, it's whatever you need. We're going to be here for 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, full body stretch. And then send your legs straight up to the ceiling, heels press up, hips press down, and arms come underneath your low back. Great, take a big breath in and lower 30% of the way down, breathe out. Take a full breath in, lower 60. Inhale, hover. And then all the way up, 30, 60, hover, all the way up. This time, just go straight to the hover. And then all the way up, lift your butt up off the mat, just the tiniest bit, and then all the way down. So it's just a tiny movement when you lift your bum up. So up and down, hover, good, keep going, just the butt comes up just a little bit. Yes. This really digs into our lower abdominals, which we don't always get to do. 5 more, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest, rock and roll. Rock and roll up to boat pose. Navasana. Yeah, heels can either be on the ground hands can be on the ground by your hips, or they can be lifting. Heels can be on the ground, or they can be lifting. But you want your chest to be opening up, collarbone spreading. Yes, last little exercise here. Big breath in, low boat as you breathe out. So you'll lower down and then crunch everything in, knees pull to chest. Good, and then lower and high, high and low. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug it all in and make your way to half pigeon on the right. If you want to go straight to it, do so, or take a down dog on the way. half pigeon, less finicky about the alignment, but you do want to make sure your left hip is rolling down rather than up. Oh, Jenny's got her baby. Hi, Bowen. And just let the breath flow in and out. And half pigeon on the other side. Yeah, and really when you become still in your half pigeon is keep breathing because you're opening up a lot of tight spaces in this pose, especially your hips. So even though your body's staying still, you don't want to be stiff. You still want to invite in the fluidity of the breath. And swing your back leg forward and keep your left leg as it is, fold over your right foot. For the first part of this fold is take your left hand over your ear so your side body is stretching and your chest is sort of opening up. And then after a few breaths here, you can take the forward fold straight down if you prefer it that way. But just a moment to open the side body. And then plant your left hand down on the outside of your left hip. Swing open your right arm and come into gate pose. Right toes point, hips lift up off the mat. Deep breath in. Open your mouth, stick your tongue out, let it go. Do it again, breathe in. Open your mouth, let go. And then come back down to your seat, change out your legs, fold over the left foot, and go for the side body stretch to begin. If you want to fold directly forward where your nose comes near your knee, do so now. And then right hand goes to the outside of the right hip, left arm sweeps up and open, gate pose. Yeah. Deep breath out, just let go, release. And then sit down, both feet come out in front of you now, and forward fold over your extended legs. Scoop the sit bones out from under you, and then take your fold. Yeah, wherever you're holding on, release. I see a lot of you holding on in the head, the neck, let that space go. Bend your knees too. So you're just sort of almost like crouching into your own body. And then very gently roll up and onto your back. Any inversion, so waterfall, shoulder stand. If you have a wall near you, legs up the wall. Headstand, handstand, really anything to get the blood flowing towards your heart. If you went into a shoulder stand, drop your toes behind your head, plow pose. If you're in waterfall, stay where you are. Good. Headstand can come down to child's pose. Shoulder stand can come to plow. So bend the knees around the temples. Sorry, that's deaf man's. And then gently roll all the way onto your back. Left leg goes long, pull the right knee in tight. And supine twist, cross your body. Look towards the right. You want to start to close your eyes now, start to tune inward now. Good time to do so. Roll back to the center of your spine, pull your left knee in, release your right leg long. And supine twist. Happy baby, come back to center. Grab the outsides of your feet. Pull both knees into your chest. Hug them in tight. And then release everything long, Shavasana. You did all the controlled moving, you did the controlled breathing, you did the practice of doing, and now you get to be in Shavasana, which is when we practice just being. Yeah, being here with no expectations, no limits, no restrictions, no planning, which is often the hardest part. And when you feel the body, your brain going into the mode of human doing, reverse and allow yourself to be a human being. Take a deeper breath in, feel your belly rise, and feel it fall as you breathe out. Take a full body stretch. Point and flex your feet. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. And roll over to your right side. Keeping your eyes shut, take a tall seat at the top of your mat. Hands on your thighs or pressed together at heart center. And come back to that intention. You said it for a reason. Whether it was something physical, something emotional, spiritual, whatever it was, whatever plane it lived on, come back to it. And sit taller as you breathe in. And open your mouth side out. Yeah, pausing with your hands at prayer at heart center, sign of peaceful love. And then bring your thumb tips to your throat, center for peaceful communication. And thumb tips come between the eyebrows, third eye center, center for intuition. From here, we all bow and we all say, Namaste. Good job, you guys. Happy Saturday. Enjoy this kind of chilly weather. The sun came out, which is very pretty. And thank you for coming. If you would like to donate to class, our classes are always donation-based. The Venmo is SB-Yoga Collective. Yeah, and enjoy Saturday.
Thanks, Bella.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bella. Very good.
Thank you, Bella.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
You
See you,
too.
Bella. Thank you so much.
Hey, Bella.
Hi, Gabby. Hi, Rachel.
My hair looks so crazy right now. Hi,
Your
Michaela.
baby right there.
Hi, guys.
He's snoozing.
Chocomunk.
Oh,
He's 12
Congrats,
weeks
you guys.
today.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Time
I know,
flies.
it's crazy,
Wild.
right? I'm like, Halloween feels like it was yesterday.
It's his
Truly.
birthday, Halloween? No.
Yeah, he was born on
Oh, yeah.
Halloween.
Oh,
Mhm.
how cool.
I know. That felt
That's like a
amazing.
good
I
holiday.
really needed that.
Oh, good.
I
I'm glad.
know. I've
was
run into a bunch of people who like say that they have grandkids or kids whose birthdays on Halloween, and they're all like, they love it. Like it's the best
I feel
birthday.
like if there's a holiday to have your birthday on, it's Halloween.
Yeah.
Halloween's the one.
It's like
Yeah.
it's a guaranteed party every year. And
Right.
Totally. Everyone's
Good to see you
going to do
guys.
something. Yeah, good to see you too. Bye,
Have a
guys.
good Saturday.
Saturday.